Well, it's time to get back on the grind. Gotta get my bearings here. Let's see, we expanded the garage. We just need to get our ability to repair. I don't know if it's going to be noticeable, but the audio is 10 times better today for some reason. Logged into OBS and the sound was just way better. I didn't make a single change, go figure. Alright, so already established before, we need to keep making some money so that we can get everything upgraded. That's what we're gonna do. Get some shit around here. Alright, so we got all these customer cars. Already did all this. This bad boy need here. What, only 3 things technically? Alright. Easy. It's a really easy one here. Wish I could remember when we could transmission jobs. Transmission jobs are the best in the game. Really. Well, used to be. I keep saying stuff like I haven't, you know, like it hasn't been like my luck, they probably nerfed that or something. We'll see. I do know you don't get a lot of experience in transmission jobs, but money's worth it. Sometimes you can't just take this stuff out of there. Level 9. I'd like to get to at least level 11 tonight. And that's literally it, I think. Not sure that we'll have this video happen. That was the bearing. Idiot. That's literally about to buy. Man, oh man, sometimes I kill myself here. Alright. Race this off here. Also, I learned something recently. I noticed how these disappear after you buy them. That's actually part of the quality of life mod on PC. So it's not even something the makers of the game did. It took other people doing it. I really like this game. One of my big stripes with it is that, in my opinion, it could probably easily be a AAA title. I think it's got the have put out a couple of decent DLCs here lately. Like they had the drag racing DLC and stuff. So I don't kind of cool. But man, most of the DLC is just when I say most of them are regurgitating cars from the previous game. It's like they just spin into this game. They could constantly be putting out new wheels. They just don't. On the track with it. Alright, I think that's it. Another one of these cars. Couldn't do that one. Kind of easy this one. A lot of times you can spawn the brake parts without actually taking a bunch of shit apart. They want a brake fluid, power steering fluid. One of them up here. Oh, I was just wondering that. What made me take that off? Makes sense. Kind of wouldn't make sense if they let me start pulling shit out of the engine bay and not even have the engine off. Did it again, man. Keep doing that. I'm pretty sure it just said to refill the shit. I even needed to drain it. Those two things should be done. Yeah, I think that's it. Just get in there. Straight in on it. It ain't working. Alright, just make sure there was nothing else that belonged to this car in there. Alright, so it's brake stuff. To be honest, everything here looks fine. Parts. There. Oh, there's one thing. anything else. I already got all the brakes off there. All the brake pads. Oh, you know what? It might be one of the. Might be one of the brakes inside the caliper, maybe. Although, why does this look so rusty? How rusty it is. I wouldn't think that'd be part of the brake problem, too. No, the brake cylinder is fine. I kind of wonder if it's going to be that, even though it's not even a brake at all, but it's all too rusty. I'll pull this brake caliper off. Barely seeing what it is. Hell of you know what? I'm gonna. That brake cylinder is even better than the other one. I'm gonna pull this all apart. I'm gonna see if it's this bushing right here. That bushing, right? If it is, it's kind of stupid. It's usually just needs the bolt rusty to come out. So we'll see, I guess. Or a test bath would come in handy. Fuck. Wasn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot, bro. These old beats. You guys don't mind me, man. I don't know if somebody plays this game a lot, you've probably just seen what I see. Now I feel like a dummy. It makes sense that it wouldn't have been the freaking bushy because it has to do with the brakes. Well, I thought the car was just being stupid. The game was just being stupid. It was not. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I haven't bought new parts yet. Right. I do need to do. I need to do that actually. I already know what that is, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's the pump itself. I'm gonna do that. So I've pretty much dismantled the whole front suspension for this. Pretty much. Now, like I've said in the past, you gotta be careful that you don't put your brand new stuff where the old stuff goes. We also want to be sure we put the narrower tire on the front. I mean, we could put the this brake disc. Brake pads. Also, something else I learned as part of the quality of life mod is once you repair the item, it disappears. One line disappears from around it. That is also part of the quality of life mod. Okay, I didn't think this was all that work. I'll try it. Damn. Out here. Oh, look at this transmissions, baby. Oh man, it's a shitty transmission. Let's do this one, but as I do this, I'll explain why I stay away from these types of cars. We'll talk about it right now, actually. This car's all-wheel drive, so it still can be somewhat of an easier fix, but the V8 cars that are just rear-wheel drive, literally pull the drive shaft out, take the starter off, pull the transmission. Whereas this car, we're going to have to take both front wheels off, all the way down to the axle, front axle's out, drive shaft out, probably in the starter, we'll have to be able to take the transmission off. So it becomes a lot more to do, and it takes a lot longer, and it really doesn't make any more money, I don't think, on those transmissions as opposed to like muscle car transmissions. So same thing with that one. That was probably all-wheel drive, if I had to guess. Probably a little more complicated. So we'll just take this one on for now. This one's just gonna be like fluids and stuff probably. We already did this. Remember, we're gonna keep doing those because that gets us a good amount of experience for the little bit of time it takes to do it. But this was these ones, brake fluid and windshield washer fluid. Now, these do say drain and refill. Some of them I think do say drain. Not gonna lie, I already freaking forgot. I think it's brake and windshield washer fluid. Hopefully that doesn't look dirty and nasty. Everything. It even says a bonus of 25%. Here's 6. 6x speed, right? This was pretty easy. The jobs are available. Find us a transmission. Keep giving this transmission brakes. Does provide a list on this one. Let's go ahead and do this one. I hate doing. I really just want transmission ones. I want to order car transmissions. Well, we'll make do. Let's go ahead and examine all these real quick. That already tells us that brakes transmission bad. Remember, we're doing this for the XP. Boring. Kind of sucks. That does give us some cars with up to 100 experience just for the cars depending on the car. I just checked the friggin' stream and now it's suddenly the fucking audio sucks ass. God bless it. Let me just take some of this stream, man. Gosh, coolant, power steering fluid, windshield washer. I didn't say refill it. Right. Just refill. I like doing these quick jobs like this because we can get a ton of experience by scanning these cars, but yet it takes no time to really do it. Everything's done. Finish her up. It's the transmission one, right? Yep. Go do this one first. I don't normally go out of order, but alright, who's the other stuff? Brakes. Transmission stuff, so sometimes it's good to check the starter on the engine bay sometimes because sometimes it's required from the engine bay. Looks like this is one of them. And we might have to drain the oil before pulling the transmission. Doesn't make sense because I don't think typically you do in real life, but we'll find out. It might cost me $50. Alright, we're gonna have to take the wheels off of this one too, unfortunately. Front wheel drive. Speaking of that, I just want to check. Any transmission only jobs? Yeah. Yeah, that one should be a nice quick one, maybe. Then again, maybe not. I'll jump on that one off quick. Alright, so brakes. Looks like the pads and the rotor on this one. There we go. Need this axle out. Alright, let's find out. I'm going to require you to get the oil out of it. Oh, I can tell them needed it. Nope, it's not. Oh, this should be all the stuff needed transmission-wise. I did remake some adjustments on the audio, so hopefully it's back to sounding at least a little bit where you can actually hear me. I just don't know why it changed right in the middle of the string. Has me baffled. Alright. So we need one of these. I don't know if I need that or not. I need a caliper, disc, ventilated disc, 2 brake pads. I'm never adding those. Let's go and add them again anyway. Need one of these. Oh, must have. One of these. 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 And just one of these. Alright. Blue. No blue over here. It means do not put the hundreds here. Or here. I'll make sure we're putting the narrowest ones, which they all appear to be the same. Alright, good deal. I believe it let me just do that. Oh, it's because I'm on the back. Man, I was about ready to say it shouldn't let me do that. Yeah, I think it needed brake pads here. $5,000 on that. Now, mind you, we did spend a little bit. I had a little bit over 3 when we started. But still. Oh, damn it. Got ahead of myself. That damn starter. Alright. Alright, now let's finish this damn order. Damn, look at that. 3. We had a little bit over 3. But we'll say maybe 3,500. We have maybe 3,500. $7,000. I can guarantee it wasn't from any of them other jobs we did. Great jobs, bro. Where it's at in this game to make money. Now, mind you, you don't get that much experience from it. So when you're trying to level up, the money ain't the biggest deal. But let's look at the tools real quick. Let's see. 2,500 for that. Warehouse. Workbench. This is what we want in it. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Good. Well, it's 2,000. We'll wait on that. Mm. Right. We'll go ahead and get this. It's pretty cheap. I think that's all we're going to get for now. We have 2 points available, but we're not going to mess with them yet. Wait till our next level up. We're going to get this at least. So we want to be able to start using these repair benches now. Oh, look, we can. Oh. If you're going to do this, it's easier with the spacebar, by the way. These will feed us. Look at that. We cannot. We could normally probably repair these, but we can't because we can't repair that level yet. Garbage. We do have this now. We can charge batteries. That'll help out a little bit. You know, save money. All right, so we already did that. Do all it needs. Just a release bearing. It's probably got to be the transmission too, right? Did we look at it? Was the transmission? No. I mean, it could still be transmission, but let's get it up in the air. Like I said, I think this car is all-wheel drive or at least front-wheel drive. So I have to just take the front wheels off of it. Yep. Drive shaft. Either way it goes, we got to take the transmission out. Even if it don't end up being the transmission itself. That's interesting. It definitely is a transmission though. Yep. See what I mean? Gotta watch that. Should have pulled this starter off before. That also means I'm more likely to forget to put it back on there as well. Alright, so the rest of the drive shaft out here. And that's it, wasn't it? Shockingly. I was getting ready to do it. Ready to forget all about the starter again. There we go. Job should be done. Bam, bam. Ooh, that one only paid out $1,700. The hell? Well, that one was not a very good example of a transmission job. That was kind of lame, being honest. Well, the only one that's just transmission, so let's take that one. Alright, we have not scanned this one though. Let's do that real quick. Sorry about that. Normally I would have muted there, but kind of wonder if that's why my audio got messed up earlier, because I remember muting at one point for a call for something, and then next thing I know, my voice was almost untraceable in the stream. I really thought this one would have more experience in examining it. You know, I'm kind of on the grind for making money right now, I probably do need to break down and at least do the story car at some point. I think that's it. Touch plate, release bearing. Alright, it's just going to be the transmission again. See what? Just looking at the engine bay, that's why I didn't pay attention to the drive shaft. It's all drive or just two? Alright, just two-wheel drive, but you still got to take the rear wheels off of it. Yeah. Alright. 5,800. Let's see here. Touch plate's only 90. Less than $100 between those two parts. Gearbox of $2,600. Damn. There we go. This one wasn't too bad. It's a little bit longer than the old V8 cars, but I do the start already. Oh. Bam. $4,800. Now, mind you, it's only $2,000 really, because I did have to pay $2,600 for the transmission. I'm not sure why those two jobs were pathetic compared to that first one. That first one was freaking awesome. Oh shit. What other jobs we got going on here? No transmission ones. I'll tell you what, we'll accept this one just to get it out of the queue and so I can scan it. Electric car. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the amounts of XP from this one we have in the other cars. A lot less involved in this one. Better get close to leveling up though. Yeah, this engine's only has 7 components we can examine. It's kind of lame. Brake fluid, coolant. Back here. Up here. Oh, it's right there. So make sure not to grab this car again for anything. Not enough stuff to examine to make it worth my while. Okay. This might not be too bad. Let's take this one. Not getting any of their just transmission alone. Alright, did we already examine this one? Ooh, we didn't. Man, I did this one already. Alright, so he's basically at 841, I think. See how much we get for this car. All from there. I don't think this one's going to end up being as much as I would like. Yeah, there's only 13 on the engine. I like the ones that have like 25, 30. Crap. There we go, leveled up. We got at least 60 to 65 for that one. Not horrible. Not horrible. That must be it. Well, I didn't see this earlier. It is only 2, but alright. This car have going on. Transmission. Yeah, it definitely is the transmission. Fortunately, 4 drives, so we'll have to disconnect this drive shaft. And we're going to take both back wheels off. Alright, that's literally all on this one. I don't know why I just did that. I didn't have to get out of that to do what I need to do. The transmission cheaper than the last one. Really made no sense. This is this is a Porsche. I feel like the last car we did was not that great. That it? Everything back together. Ooh, that one's even worse. Maybe they did nerf the transmissions. Maybe the more transmissions you do in a row, the worse the payouts become. Some of these payouts are ridiculously low. The first one was almost like 5,000. Still the jobs are out here. Man, I don't really want one that's got that much crap. Gonna do this one. After this one's done, we'll do a 32 XP. Kind of XP we can get from this one. Maybe after get this one done, we'll take a quick break from the money making and go ahead and hit that story mode car. I just kind of hate them because they take quite a bit more time than your other normal cars. There's usually a lot more wrong with them. If I remember correct, though, I looked at that one and it was all the problems were listed, all the parts were listed. So I don't think it's gonna be that hard or take that long. Or we're gonna get about 50. Which I mean, still isn't bad. The amount of time this takes is like almost done. There's 70. Oh yeah. We're one away from getting 80 off that car. I don't think it's too bad at all, really. Alright. What does this car need? Car's loud. Exhaust. Transmission noisy. Gearbox, other. This is the first one, first obvious one. You feel this. Alright. I gotta get through this off. Probably not. Maybe. What do I do? Glad I checked that. Oh man. Oh well. Might have to go back in the engine bay. It appears the exhaust that's bad is actually the manifold. I'll actually have to do that one from the top anyway. We gotta reinstall the starter from the engine bay anyway, so shouldn't be an issue. I didn't even look at the list. Quite obvious that this is bad though. And this. Usually this is too. That bad? Doesn't look like gas. Yeah, it was. Sounds good. $650. Good Lord, this might not be a very good job either. All these cheap parts. Alright. One good thing about this car is not having to take any of the wheels off. I prefer those. So that's everything but the starter and the manifold. What's going to make me take off get this manifold right here off? Oh, good, nothing. Bunch of bolts. Starter. That should be it. $3,000. That's relatively cheap. Parts and stuff. So look at that, we're up to 12,000 already. Cruising up there money wise. I still don't know if it's enough to buy a car. Let me see here. Still need 5 levels to get to the auction. We can go to the junkyard though. Oh, we can go to the barn now. How much does it cost to go to the barn? 100? You know what? Out of sheer boredom, let's go ahead and go check out a barn. Let's take a look. We may, I don't know yet, we may, if we find a car cheap enough, go ahead and at least purchase a car to start rebuilding. We get to where we can rebuild a car, being like Flint. But it's kind of hard to find good cars here. Let's see. Are you looking at this one? Yeah. I can't remember what there is in here, but there's something you find in here. Cases, maybe? I think there's a case in every one. That's kind of what we're looking for in these. We're not far along right off yet to really need to buy any of these parts. Further on, you might consider buying some of these repairable parts for builds. Right now, we don't need any of it. Well, I was kind of looking for a car. Starting to notice a lack of something in this one. There's the case, please. You could potentially, if you had all this stuff unlocked, cheap repairs and stuff, you could potentially make money off of buying just parts, selling them. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say there's gotta be a car here somewhere. I looked in this mode. Might have considered buying this if it was different size, but I'm not gonna use the 16-inch wheel on anything. Not really sure why I'm still looking in these. I've already found the case. There's probably not gonna be anything else in there that I would buy. Alright, so take a look at this farm find here. Oh, look at this, we can scan this baby too. 3 XP right here. Hadn't even planned on it. This is a lot cheaper. This is $100 travel. And at least in console, it seemed like usually you ended up with 2 to 3 vehicles. Although oddly enough, this is the only one I've seen so far since we've been here. Yeah, I think we'll definitely easily hit level 11 tonight. A little tired. Kind of starting to nod off a little bit earlier when I was doing the that last transmission job, I think. Pretty tired. But nonetheless, we're going to try to keep moving on. So I want to at least get to level 11 tonight. We get so close already. I mean, we're already making money, doing transmission jobs. We might kind of bounce off of transmission jobs for a minute just to see if I can help the value of the transmission jobs back up. I don't think what we're doing right now will help as far as the price goes of this car at all. But I think I did upgrade the one thing that will give us an estimated value for this car, and I think it's gonna be a lot more than we got anyway. I don't think we're gonna be able to buy it regardless. But let's see. Yeah, so they want 68. We are nowhere close to buying this car. But this is what I was talking about. Estimated car value 70,000. So we could end up buying this for 68. We could be a couple thousand in the green. We could be 10,000 in the green. It's really hard to tell. It is depressing, but I knew based on that car that it probably wasn't going to be good. Like I said, I'm not even sure why I'm still looking at those. I guess out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, 14 inches, bro. No, down this way somewhere. What was that? Nissan Sylvia. Hyundai Tiburon. Ooh, look at that. 3-star part. I do think they're repairable. Put that in our car. We might buy that. Well, it's a 2-star part, but a lot closer to making it a 3-star. With the other two already done. 20-inch rim. Kind of an ugly one, but I'm gonna pass. Alright, this is definitely the last car. Definitely gonna get our free XP real quick. Car looks to be missing a lot more parts than the last one does. One thing about examining the customer cars is those are all usually all the way together. I don't know if I'll make it or not, guys. I will say that if this car is more than we got, we definitely buying a car right now. Cause this is probably, this would almost have to be one of the cheaper cars here. 3 Tiburon. Here we go. What's it gonna be? 14,000. Are you kidding me? And here's a good example of what I was talking about. The estimated value of this car is only 12.9. They're asking 14.7 for it. So if we were to buy this car, we may end up already being the red just buying it. Granted, not by a lot, but still, when you're trying to make money, then that's something to really look at though, because every little bit's going to count. So that Tiburon being 14,000, almost 15, I can assure you that this car is probably going to be quite a bit more. So I think we're leaving the barn with no cars, which is fine. It gives us kind of an idea of what we need to be saving up to. This is definitely still giving us some free XP though. Can't beat that. And it got us out of our ordinary grind there for a few minutes. Give something else to do. Why did I stop early? Alright, I think that's it. 31,000. So we probably need to save up. I'm gonna guess. I will probably try to shoot for 50,000 before I come back to another one. Just in hopes of having enough money to actually get something. Alright. They're wanting 25 for this, 200 for the case. We'll just go get them. Held it. You gotta be careful not to sell the fuse cover. Oh, what the heck? Must be the view from our security camera. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this case, see what we get. Now in console, I'd always get these two, and probably 8 out of 10 times, one of them would be another case. Look at that. Alright, so what that does do for us is it gave us XP, and then we're going to get to open another case. Could lead to some more XP. Alright, stick to the same thing. Bonus case. And a little bit of money. Money's not really what we're after. I'd rather have had the XP, but daggone it. So this one's almost more than likely not going to be a case. Let's hope for some XP though. Give some XP. Yeah, give me it. Look at that. We're only 100 off. Oh yeah. Go ahead and cash this baby in so we can get another thing on our map. This thing is 72. Those would be repairable. I'll tell you what I really hate. How much is the warehouse, man? Because it's probably more than I really want to spend right now, so I'd probably be just better off getting rid of that stuff. What's that? Is that it? 750, that's it? Oh yeah, we're getting a warehouse, guys. Oh yeah. I think it's under 12,000 now, but it's nice to be able to just throw a couple parts in here, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, there we go. Empty. Yep, that's it. That's all. Alright, go to our inventory. Let's get rid of this shit. Why is there only... Okay. I was like, what the hell? Alright, so let's just sell all parts. Damn. All that old junk. Got us another $418 back. Alright, we are only just 800 shy. Or, I mean, a little bit over 100. And we will be... Oh, damn it. Alright, I was going to do this, but we're too close. Let's, what kind of cars we have to work on here? Transmission job, take that. Bam. Look at the other ones here. That one's exhaust. Fill some stuff. A little bit of brakes. We'll take it. We'll take it. I didn't see any other ones I wanted to do right offhand though, so stick with these. Let's go and get our free XP. Our free and easy XP. Started at like 872, I think that's what it said. Look, judging by the stream, it looks like it was at 870. Well, 871. So, see what kind of XP we get off this one. Alright. Man, I do like this No 24 from the motor alone. Takes a minute to do. Alright, front's done. Damn. Gonna get about 80 out of this car, I think. Right in that area. Oh, come on. I got all the... Yeah. I think it's 80 on the money. Oh, wait a minute. Got two here. A little bit over 80. Good deal. Good. This one all the way too. 953. Unfortunately, I don't think this motor is going to give us a lot. There we go. We leveled up. Oh yeah. Well, we wanted level 11 for the end of the night. We're at a level 11, so not bad. Yeah, I really would like to get a lot more than that, but man, I am tired tonight. Ridiculous. Oh man, there's 20. Really didn't expect that from this one. The motor's so tiny and dinky looking. Oh my god, I keep moving like microscopic amounts and it's still enough to take me off the engine. Damn, we gotta get to 1,050 this time. Alright, that's it. Okay, let's put this bad boy in here. I think this one had quite a few things to look at here. Oh, no. Oh, well, never mind. The deal, this one's just transmission shit. The other one's just transmission. This man, pretty exotic. Let's take that order. We'll take her. Still gonna keep working on this one for now. And it's a good thing this is one you get from under it, so that ain't anything to go look. Alright, everything else looks good. We're gonna take this off just to the flywheel. Flywheel looks fine. Put this back on there. Here, that. So we're 11,800. Spent right around 1,000. A little less, actually. Only $1,700. See, maybe they have somewhat nerfed the transmissions because they keep getting less and less. I spent 1,000. I'm only getting. I think I'm technically only making like $700 on this job, right? Man, garbage. Bummer. Used to, as fast as you could do them jobs, it was, bam, 3 to 5,000 every job. Now it seems like it's less and less. I have to look into that and see if it is a nerf, or if it's just something I'm missing, because I really feel like it is. Like maybe the game is sensitive that I'm doing only transmissions. Like, yeah, this guy's trying to, pull a fast one on us. I don't see a front transmission, so I mean a front drive shaft. So we will have to pull the wheels and axles out for this one, but it won't be too bad still. Anyone on the engine? That ain't been. Getting all this free XP. It's boring, but when they only actually give you like 20 XP for the actual job that you do, you almost have to do it. It'd be crazy not to. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this car first, actually. I am a little bummed that the transmission jobs just ain't paying out what they used to. Except for that first one, man. That first one was excellent pay. We got, man, neither one of them are transmission jobs. We don't want those. Alright, so we got some brake stuff on this one. Exhaust. And then obviously the gearbox. I'm gonna refill some fluids. Brake and power steering. Do those first. That's the easy shit. Knock the easy shit out real quick. Brake. Alright, we're gonna check the starter on this one. Pretty sure it's gonna be a bottom one. Yeah. Let's make sure. Well, there's one brake component that's obviously bad. And so it's bad. It was telling me that anyway. Luckily on this one they at least told us what parts are already bad. On the brakes. These pads look good. Alright, now we gotta get the starter. I think this was exhaust too, wasn't it? It sure looks like it. Everything else under this kind of looks good, but take this off just to check. Yeah, that was fine. Go ahead and buy the. Oh. $1,500 for that transmission. Oh yeah. All right. Damn. Is that this car? Let's see. Caliper, pad, caliper, 2 calipers, 2 pads, brake disc, calipers, 2 pads, brake disc. Yep. All right. Pad on this one looks like. Or if that's a quality of life thing too. It's not even like giving me the option to put. Normally it just starts off on the 100% stuff. But it's not doing that. And these are kind of some ugly wheels for such a cool car. That ain't right. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Right, they wasn't blue. Oh, hold up here. About did it. Alright, so everything should be fixed except for exhaust, maybe? Yep, car is loud. We can see one of the issues right off the rip. Maybe up here, but I think it's engine bay stuff. Yep. Back to the engine bay. Oh, luckily this is at least one that I can get off pretty easy without getting a bunch of shit off first. Glad I shopping listed those because I thought they would have been the same thing. I almost would have bought two of them. Oh, look at them. Alright, should be it. Hey, look. Oh yeah, everything's done. See how bad he ripped me off on this one. Oh, damn. That payout was good. And I think we spent probably less than 2,000 in parts. Oh, damn starter got me again. Bastard. Well, at least I'm in the engine bay. If I need to be to put it on. What? Damn it. Damn that starter. Damn, we made some big money on that car. So you know why was that with such big money? These other ones are garbage. Ooh, that one's got engine stuff. Let's get this one. Examine this one real quick. 287 start. If I keep it up, we may end up level 12 before the end of the stream. Also, don't think I don't know if I've scanned the one that's sitting in there or not. I may have to get some. I may have to bump these speeds of the examining stuff up a little bit. No, not that one. Oh, never mind. There we go. So we're just scanning these things just for the XP. Each thing you scan gives you 1 XP. A lot of times the jobs do not give you hardly any XP, which is kind of stupid. I will say the bigger jobs give you more just for the simple fact that you get XP for each thing you unmount, and I think you get it again for mounting it. So if you take on jobs that got a bunch of stuff, you'll get a little more XP for that job, but usually ratio of time it takes to do the job and a little bit more experience you get, probably, in my opinion, not really worth it. What else we got popped up? Anything? Got another one that's exhaust, brakes, transmission. That might be maybe worth looking into. Another rear-wheel drive car, I think. Let's take it. We'll do a quick examination here. Get that XP. The amount of XP you get from doing this on each car is always different. Yeah, I did one earlier that gave us 80 XP just for doing this. And I also had one earlier that only gave us about 60. So it's pretty hit or miss. It all depends on what parts of the car actually allow you to examine them. This is a good looking car right here. Even in real life, this is a gorgeous car. 21 in the engine, I like that. So we're damn near halfway to level 12. What we're shooting for is level 6 or level 15. We really just want to get the auction house opened up. Once we get to level 15 and the auction's opened up, I honestly probably won't even be grinding XP as much. I don't think there's too much more that we need after that. I mean, we'll still be wanting to unlock our toolbox stuff, obviously. But once we get to where we can go to the auctions and get some cheap cars to rebuild, we'll get the money to rebuild them. That's what we're aiming for. Once we get to that point, we'll just get our XP from rebuilding the cars. That's everything on this one. Pretty good. Now let's get in here and do this job in here. I don't think I've scanned this car yet. I lied. I scanned this car. Alright. This one's the one that had quite a few things wrong with it, I think. Yeah, brakes we gotta find. Exhaust, that'd be an easy one. Gotta refill all of the fluids. Alright. Start with the easy. Refill fluids. I didn't think about it, we could have went and spent some of our points right now. Our last level up. Alright, our fluids are filled. Other stuff is brake stuff. We know the transmission's coming off. The 4 cylinders are usually the ones that are top starters. Yep, this one is one. I was talking about earlier, some of your engines, to get the transmission off, you gotta take the starter off from the engine bay. Alright, brake parts wise, I can't really tell from that one. four-wheel drive transmissions. Gotta take the wheels off the front, fortunately. And get this axle out. Grab the drive shaft. Man, I wish working on cars in real life was this easy. I haven't said the first cuss word. Actually, I think I have said cuss words. I gotta take that back. I haven't thrown no tools. Alright, it's like brake pads on this side. Also notice the exhaust header is what's bad on here, so we'll be going back in the engine bay anyway. Put caliper in, probably brake pads here. Oh, no, just caliper. Caliper here too, it looks like. Oh, caliper and pads. Okay, better go back up here for the transmission. Which is not bad. That's not good. I would say since we're not actually replacing the transmission in this one, this job is not going to be a nice, good, high-paying job like that last one. Let me see. Yep, calipers and pads. Loud exhaust. Yep, that was it. Release bearing, that was it. Don't get that. Oh. Well, I made a shopping list. I guess I could go buy the shit, couldn't I? Oh, come on now. There we go. Now, one thing I do like in this quality of life mod, this is another thing that I noticed, but I haven't really paid that much attention to it. It actually tells me I have a brake caliper in storage. So if I really wanted to, I don't have to buy two of these. I'm going to, but I don't really have to. Okay. I do like that. And it also tells you right here, lets me know I have at least one in my warehouse, which is really nice. I actually have another one on me that might be repairable. For whatever reason, them drive shaft bolts fly right through. Taking a chance here. That was pretty low. I may be coming back after that one. think that one's repairable too, though. Here's one that we need just a caliper. I didn't see no size difference on these wheels, so shouldn't matter where they go. Want to be over there. Okay, does this one need pads or front? I don't see any glue up there. I think this one needs pads and check. Yep, everything's good. So brakes are all fixed. After this, the only else you need to fix is the header there. There you go. Drop her down. Oh yes, good and rusty. And the starter. Almost forgot about it. Alright, that should be it. Job done. Damn. See what the payout's gonna be. They fuck us? Oh my god, they fucked us hard, dude. Are you kidding me? All that for fucking $200 probably. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. That was a transmission job that really just shafted us right in the ass. Let's take this car in here. Hopefully this one will be redemption. What other shit we got out here? No, too much going on there. Yeah, too much with all these. I don't want to work on the engines of any of them right now. So we're just going to say no to all those. Alright, double checked I examined everything, and I did. This one had a few things going on, I think. Brake. They were listed. Loud when accelerating. They listed at least two of the things. Gearbox. Gearbox. And we have refill fluids. So, like before, let's. Did just say refill, right? Yep, just refill. Let's refill fluids. So we're already in here. We're going to check the headers. Seems like every car we've done so far has been the friggin' headers. We'll also double check that this ain't. This is a V8, so more than likely it's going to be the starter should come out from the bottom. Choose like your four cylinders and stuff that come out from the top. Definitely his headers though. Yep, starter from underneath. That exhaust pipe is from underneath. That one looks good. We're already in here, so let's go ahead and get that. Alright, that should be everything we need to do for me today. I do believe. Oh yeah, definitely need that. Oh, this car is a little bit different than the other V8s. A lot of it different. Man, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna suck. Pull the wheels off. Axle off. Check the brakes real quick, they look good. These brakes do not. Everything back here needed it. Alright, those are done. Oh yeah. Drive axle. Definitely different. But problem being that everything else is still towards the motor. Harder. Faster. Looks like probably all three of these components. Well, maybe not this one. No, that one's fine. Flywheels though. Man. There we go, this should be everything. Flywheel. Pressure plate. $2,000 transmission. A little bit cheaper because you get a discount or whatever, but damn. It was also kind of expensive too. shady, shoddy work here. That wasn't one of the parts, was it? I don't think it was. Yeah. You saw nothing. I don't know why I did that. It's not even like I don't even think it's a repairable part. It's not like it really made any difference. The only difference it might make is if it changed the overall value of the card too much, it'll make me come take that fucking thing back out. Damn. Alright, so we're definitely halfway now. The next level, but last couple cars have been a little grindy. A little lengthy. Last couple cars. That's the only problem is when you get these cars that take a long time like this, they just 9 times out of 10 they just do not make up for it in experience and money. This might give us a good chunk just because it was a pretty expensive transmission. What else was it? I'm still missing a wheel. Did I skip putting a brake caliper somewhere I was supposed to? Oh, just haven't taken that front wheel off yet, have I? Here, I thought I had everything. Definitely did not. Alright, that should be everything there. I feel like we spent quite a bit of money repairing this thing, though. I feel like I was almost up to 20,000. Yeah, I think I put the starter on this time. Might prove myself wrong in a second. Looks like everything's done. See if they fuck us. What we spend? Two, three, 4,500. We made about 5,000 on that one. Pretty close anyway. Not bad. That one definitely redeemed the last one, man. That last one was garbage. Hot garbage. We'll take this one here. Take order. Did we examine this one already? I don't think we did we? We did. But hold that one in. Gearbox. Oh man, that's garbage. Garbage one. Damn. Gearbox. 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 Fluids. Clinton windshield. Oh, it looks like it's in the back somewhere. Yep, right there. Do these two first. Alright. Examine everything here. Get that free XP real quick. Getting up our money. To the point we could have bought that Tiburon earlier. That's what we have now. Not that I don't think that would have been a very good flip car or nothing, but still. Alright. But we're getting close. We're getting close to where we want to be. We are almost to where we can unlock the auctions and just start grinding for money alone. I've put some hours in so far, but really, I mean, it's only the third stream, and we are not too far from where we can start rebuilding a car. Once you start rebuilding cars, that's all she wrote. The money usually comes pretty quick after that. Should have paid attention what this car got us. Alright. Oh, I was going to say. There we go. Rest has things. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's all we're getting out of this one. Already did the dink car over there. I'll take this one in. I'm going to take this one in first. I did not mean to do that. We'll get started. I want to do something real quick. See what I can repair. Oh yeah. I didn't pay attention to how much we just spent right there. Put that in there. Everything else is garbaggio. Let's go ahead and sell that shit. Sell it all. It's $388 back at least. Alright, let's see. Pull the back tires off, correct? Yep. This car had brake stuff too, is that right? No? Oops, gearbox stuff. Okay, good deal. Even better. Even better. $25,600. I honestly wish I'd have paid a little more attention to what cars would get me the big money. The transmission jobs, to see if that had anything to do with it. Maybe some cars are better with the transmission jobs. Oh my god, that's the worst flywheel I've seen yet. It looks rough. Oh shit. Damn. We was at 25,600. We'll have to wait and see. Is this even one of them? I want to put a brand new clutch plate on there if it needed. This clutch plate's good already. I haven't even put a clutch plate on it yet, have I? Oh, it's the pressure plate. Yeah, we're gonna keep that brand new one. I was thinking that was part of the deal there, but I don't think it is. Payout's good on this one. It was relatively quick. So yeah, I just gotta install everything back in. Alright. Alright. Everything should be on. Everything should be good. Did we get fucked? Damn! That's real good there. Just round that up to 25, 30, 35, $3,500. Paid out 11. Damn, up to 35,000 was now. That was awesome. Those are the ones I need. Those jobs there. Look at this. Not a single transmission job. Them bubbles. Alright, well, we gotta do this real quick anyway. What's this one? Just refilling fluids, I think. Oh no, this one ain't gonna be shit. These are the ones that suck because this one takes a little more time. Gotta take the front wheels off. The axles. And yet we're not even replacing the transmission, so it's just nothing at all. Payout won't be shit. Oh, come on, man. That ain't what I want. There you go. Oh, damn it, I fucked up. What I was talking about earlier, this is a starter from the top, I guarantee it. Probably should have looked to be sure, but I'm almost 99.99% sure. Look at that thing. There it is. And from the top. Damn it. It was an accident anyway, game. Oh, look. I just happen to have one of those. And unfortunately, that's all we're going to need. Almost like it was meant to be. There we go. We're so close. Level 12. We're definitely hitting level 12 before we get off tonight. No doubt about it. Alright, go get the starter back on this piece of shit. We should be good. $400. Most of that wasn't even making anything really. Alright, we'll take this one. Don't really want to take that one, but this other one. I really don't want to do one that's got a bunch of engine shit. Can't even be started. Inspect and replace filters. Bug that. Alright. I examined this one already. I think it did. Alright, let's just examine this one real quick and then we'll check our call log and see if there's any other ones that pop up between now and then. I'd like to get a couple more cars in here just to examine. That will push us over our limit. This car might even get us close. Probably not though. It's an old car. I don't think it's gonna have a whole lot for us. It might. That shocked me. Yeah, it's got 19. That's not the worst I've seen. Definitely not as good as some. We'll be within 100. Hopefully one. Maybe by the time we get our 20 or so from this job itself. I'm sure we'll get 20 to 40 from the job itself. Maybe by the time we get this and that, we might be able to level up. I do believe. I think that's all we're getting. Oh shit. This was brake. Car's loud. Transmission. Sure that's the transmission itself. Unfortunately, this car's going to take a little bit longer than I was hoping. Alright, so that right there might be okay. This one definitely take that order. And then that one's going to be all-wheel drive. That one's probably going to be all-wheel drive. I might take this one, I think. Might bite me in the ass. Take that one. Okay, we know we gotta get this transmission off. And this. What is that? Exhaust manifold cover. That's odd. Car's loud. Alright, let's go and replace that real quick. Affect nothing, I don't I don't think I'll have to get in there and like anything else in Engine Bay. This should put back together. I'll check the starter. Alright. Where are you, starter? Damn, this is a top one. Usually with this kind of layout, it's usually the bottom one. Glad I came and looked. Alright. Alright. Oh, come on. Major brain fart there. Apparently you can do that one from either side. Alright, so now I gotta figure out the brake stuff. Everything else is good but brake. They're all non-discovered. I thought I seen some stuff over here on this one when I was looking at it. What the hell? Well, unfortunately, you can't see anything past these friggin' wheels. Either one of those look bad. Not bad enough, I would think. Maybe the copper looks no damn you. don't think the brake disc is bad enough. Yep, still not bad enough. You know what? I should have put that other one on. 185 all the way around, it looks like. Yep, definitely the old rotor on this one looks like. Come on. Oh yeah. Think, right? Yeah. Want to make sure before I jump talking about it. There we go. Alright. Smooth sound. We just gotta get everything back on. We good to go. We got everything back together. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. I made one probably close to 2,000 on it. And we just leveled up. I didn't have to scan the other cars yet. Level 12. We probably got all kinds of points. If they look. 13? Jesus Christ. What's that? Discount. 3, 7, 12. Get these three here and start really repairing shit. Then all I have is the body one left. Then after that, I can start working on some of my speed stuff. Probably actually start on the wrench one. Just because we're almost to the point now where I probably won't be, um, I probably won't be doing this shit as much, examining stuff. Damn. Alright, we can repair all kinds of shit now. The only thing we can't repair is body parts. Right? Yeah. We're almost there though. And we got some money. For any stuff we want to buy. Not really. Maybe this, but even that's not important right now. That's not really important either. I don't even know that the car wash really does anything for you. I can't even repair body panels yet, so we're not worried about that. Welding's hit or miss, whether it really helps in rebuilding cars. see what we got out here. Stick this one in. We're actually not going to be on here much longer. We're going to get off in just a minute. But see if we got another car to get on the lot here to work on. We are getting to where we can work on cars that need body panels now. That's kind of nice. We'll get this one. Let's take this order. We will have to buy body panels because we can't fix them yet, but still. Alright. Let's go ahead and you know what, I'm not gonna do that yet either. We'll save that for the next stream. Next stream we got 3 more levels to get to unlock the auction. We got 3 cars sitting here ready to examine and do repairs on, and maybe earn a little extra money. Just to kind of, didn't mean to hit that. Just to kind of end it off a little something different. Let's go to another barn. $100 to go to another barn. Get us a case, and then see what kind of cars are here. If we find one cheap enough, if it looks like a good rebuild, we might go and buy us a car. Oh, Nova, right off the rip. Alright. The main thing we wanted was right here. Good old case. Now that we can repair shit too, if we see anything that we think might be usable on a build soon, like when I get closer to end game, I'd even buy stuff like this because that can be repaired. Look, I think this is probably quality of life, but I think that even tells you it can be repaired, which is nice because sometimes you forget what can and can't. This right here obviously tells you can't repair it. Everybody's going to do a 16-inch wheel. This right here, man, I'm going to put that in the cart. I don't know that I'll buy that, but man, a 3-star i6 engine block. Old Ranger's good. 15-inch, ain't gonna run that. Alright. We are gonna get the free XP. Can't pass it up. I'm already here. Might as well get it. Damn it. You know, we just a little bit shy of 100. So we'll just start it out at 100. Let's see what kind of XP we can get just from a trip to the barn. Now keep in mind, unlike customer cars, these are not always all the way together. Like this battery setup usually gets you 4. Must be missing something. This exhaust normally gets you 2. Missing something. We are getting 24 from this motor though. It's nice. I imagine this car is going to be more expensive. I don't think this will be one we can get. Being his house, a BMW. The old Nova we might be able to get. And typically when I first start out rebuilding cars, that's usually what I try to go for is the old muscle cars usually, because you can get a little bit from them, but yet they're not super expensive to rebuild. some of the supercars are by far the better cars to rebuild because the resale value is so much higher on them. But parts to repair them are also extremely high. Alright, I think we're just about scanned out here. I think that's a fuse block. I think that's it. Alright. Let's take a look. How much do we want for this bad boy? 12. Estimated car value is 14. This could be a car that, even if we decided not to rebuild it, we could probably turn around, buy it, and just resell it. Alright. We'll look at the other ones first. We're not going to jump on the first car we see. But I really think that is a very good candidate for our first car purchase. Obviously, we're going to come in here and see what the Nova's got for us. Alright. Examine everything real quick. Car's mostly complete. Missing a few things, but not nothing too major. We got well over 100 XP just from the trip as far so far. I think that's about all out of this car. Take a look. Drag build. This is not one of my custom ones either. This is one of the ones the maker's done in the game. 15 estimated card value is 18. This one, I think this is it, guys. We will probably be buying this Nova for sure. Let's see what else is in here though. I already found the case, didn't I? I can't even repair body panels though, bro. Probably won't buy that, but just put it in there. I'm out of curiosity. Curiosity. I can remove that stuff before I actually buy. Here's got one more car, it looks like, at least. some reason, I thought you could repair this. Alright, we'll start with the engine first. We're right at 150-ish free XP so far. Just from looking. We'll probably end up with at least 200 or more XP. Well, no, I take that back. This is the last car. This last car, we're almost done, so not going to quite be 200. It'd be close. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in this suspension back here. Damn, so close. I think we're probably about 5 off. I want to say we started at 97. Is that right? Yeah, because I think we was almost at 100. Alright, let's take a look at this car. Damn. It's a hard fucking decision. I just thought of something, man. Hopefully I got parking. That's something you gotta unlock. Dude, if that's something you gotta unlock, I'm gonna be so disappointed. So this car is showing possible 3,000 higher value than the buy price. I like this car better than the Nova. I think the value's higher. I'm gonna buy it. Okay. Now we might, gutsy play, we might buy the Nova. Might buy the Nova. 15, 108. This one's roughly about 3,000 above. Estimated? No, keep in mind this is estimated though. We may get back out there and find a surprise, you know. We get out there, it may not even be. Sim 3 showing just a hair over 2,000. 2,600 or so higher. So tempting, man. I'm not gonna find out, but I almost think that one could almost be a better bargain, but we're gonna go with the Nova. What's probably gonna happen is we'll end up selling one of these. Which one, I don't know. Park. Return to garage. 3-star I6 block, but I don't want to spend 1,000 on it. I'm not even gonna get this door either. I'm just gonna get the case. Just the case. Head on back. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I got 3 cars waiting to be worked on, and it's getting late because I'd love to be able to pull these cars out and look at them, but I don't think you can do that with customer cars. I think I would have to get rid of one of them. I do get to look at them though. They are sitting out here because of the quality of life. All right, let me see if I can still look at their value. Yep. See if it got fucked. Nope. It is worth roughly right around where it said it was. 3,000 profit. I sold it right now. What about this one? This one's about the same. Yep. Actually, a little more. 3,600. Nice. So, so this one's this is the thing I don't like about the barn finds. They're always super high mileage usually. I know right now it doesn't really make a shit of difference at all because we're not keeping any of these cars probably. But when you get to the end game, it gets kind of boring and you start finding other ways to keep yourself occupied. So, like what I was doing was I was going to the auction and trying to get the cars with the lowest miles possible that was in the best condition possible and not do anything with them, just keep them like all original. So when it comes to when you start doing shit like that, barn finds are pretty much useless. But these cars right here are really good for us though because we can sell either one of these and already make money off of it. Um, we may, man, I don't know. I was gonna say we may take and try it out where we strip everything down, repair everything that we can repair, and sell it. See how much money we start with, how much we spend repairing as much stuff as we can, throw it all back together, and see if we can make even more money off of it without actually putting it all together. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure which one I'm going to end up keeping to rebuild. They're both probably, um, I'm being honest, they'll probably both sell for the same similar amount. This one is one that the makers of the game have edited into the game. So being that it's a different special car version, maybe it could sell for more. Just have to wait to see. This one also does kind of appear to be more together, maybe. I don't know, that one seems pretty together too. I don't know, we'll have to make that decision in the next stream. Um, Either way though, we've got our first car. Uh, when we do go ahead and sell one of them, that'll give us some money to play around with. Like I've like I said in one of my first streams though, we need to be careful because you spend too much of your money and you can't fix cars. If anybody's actually watched this, you've probably noticed that several of these transmissions I've fixed were damn near 3,000 for the transmission. So you gotta have at least that much in the bank to even fix it. So that's what we gotta be careful of. We don't want to get under. Really, we don't really want to get that far under 10 grand because we want to be able to fix some of the big money cars when they come through. It seems to be where a lot of the money is at. Some of the supercars and stuff, I think, have been the ones that have given us some of the better payouts, transmission wise. So that's what we're gonna shoot for next time we get on here. We'll examine all 3 of these vehicles here. Start getting them hammered out. I'd say that alone will probably get us up 500, 550 on XP maybe. We'll be damn near to the midway point. We can while we're at it. can go ahead and open up our case. We'll stick with the tried and true method of putting these two on the end. Not this time. My own case. Bucket barn location. Oh well. Good. Enter that in. Get rid of all this garbage that we don't need. And we're going to go ahead and end the stream. For the no person that's been watching. Although I did see somebody else in here earlier, and that was either probably my son, pity watching. He's like, man, that old man ain't got nobody watching him. I might as well watch him for a little bit. Or what seems to happen to me all the time is I fall asleep, and when I wake up, my YouTube's got me on some random viewer that I probably would have never watched. That's probably what it was. But anyway, if anybody ever watches this, hopefully it helps them. I think after 3 streams, and we're almost pretty much to the point where we can start rebuilding cars. I think that's awesome. It's pretty fast. Talking, we probably got less than 12 hours in the game, I think, at this point. I don't know, I'd have to add it up. But, I don't know. I guess we'll see everybody next time. Thanks for watching.